Okay, good morning. Thank you for being here as always. The theme for this week is listening to the art of expression. So last week we were focusing on opening the Lion's Gate portal, and the peak energy is going to be August 8th, which is this week. So deeply listening to what your true self is expressing. So that's the theme for this week. Okay, so listening to the art of expression, taking a moment to find your comfortable seat. And truly bringing your awareness to what your body is expressing. So you may feel some sign or signal that you might not notice often. So just the little things, try to bring your awareness to it. And we are going to begin with Brahmari Pranayama, which is the bee breath. So you're creating the sound like a bee. Keeping your lips closed and then humming almost as you exhale. So take your time moving into it. And with that, we are going to cover your ears gently with your thumbs. And then 4 fingers are closing your eyes. So vibrating this inside of you. So when you're ready, moving in at your own pace. When you feel ready, releasing your hand, going back to your neutral breath. And then keep feeling this vibration inside of you. Taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice, if there is any. Or dedicating your practice to somebody else or something else. Reach your palms together. Letting the base of your thumb slightly lifting up your sternum. Releasing your chin towards your chest. Gently opening your eyes, focusing on one point. On the fingertips or mat. Slowly bring your gaze forward. Reach your arms up towards the sky, interlace them fingers, sending your palms up, taking a slight back bend. Exhale, reach your palms forward, rounding your back. Inhale, lifting up, opening the front body. Exhale, round, opening the back body. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to the center. Release your left hand out to the side. And then release your right ear towards the right shoulder. Right hand towards the left side of your head. You don't want to push your head down. Allowing the weight of your arm releasing it into the head. With your left hand, you might want to walk out or in, back, front, wherever you feel. Great. Releasing your hands, release your chin towards your armpit. And then releasing your hand to the back of your head. Again, you might want to adjust your left hand if you'd like to. Releasing your right hand, the chin towards your chest. You can bring your both hands to the back of your head. And letting your elbows get heavier. And at the same time, gently pressing your hands into your head. No, head into your hands. Bring your gaze back to the center, extending your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your right side. Release your hands wherever they can land. Bring your torso back to the center, hands behind your hips, sending your sternum up towards the sky. Bring your head back to the center, switching your crossing legs if your legs are crossed. Extending your arms up, interlace them fingers, sending your palms up, taking a slight back bend. Exhale, reach your palms forward, rounding your back. Inhale, lifting up, opening the front body. Exhale, round, opening the back body. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to the center. Release your right arm up to the side, left ear towards the left shoulder, left hand to the right side of your head. Allowing your left hand to melt into your head. You can reach your right hand out or in, back and front. Releasing your left hand just a little bit, chin towards your left armpit. Releasing your head to the back of your head. Using your left hand, bring your chin to your chest, both hands to the back of your head. Now letting your elbows heavy, at the same time, gently pressing your head towards your hands. Bring your gaze up towards the gaze forward, extending your arms up, twisting to your left side. Bring your gaze back to the center, both hands behind your hips, sending your sternum up towards the sky. Bring your head back to the center, moving into downward facing dog. Taking your time, pedal your feet, opening the back of your legs. As you inhale, lifting your heels, softening your knees, look towards your hands. Taking a slowest walk to the front of your mat. Moving into forward fold, Uttanasana. You might want to keep your knees softer, maybe reach for your elbows. Swing your torso side to side or gently shaking your head, yes or no. Releasing your hands down towards the mat. Softening your knees. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Coming up to standing Tadasana, mountain pose. Letting your energy moving into your feet. Letting your energy moving through your legs. Through your hips, through the spine towards the crown of the head. Lifting your energy up towards the sky at the same time, grounding your energy down to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up. Taking a slight back bend, lifting your sternum up towards the sky, lengthening your tailbone down towards your heels. Exhale, hinging from your hip joints, forward fold. Softening your knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Softening your knees, step your left leg back into lunge. Releasing your left knee down to the mat. And reach your sternum forward, inhale. Exhale, hips back, straighten your right leg, hips over your left knee. Inhale, bend your right knee, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. Reach forward, inhale. Exhale, hips back. Now let's finding the length in your spine. Pressing it into your left hand, reach your right arm up towards the sky, twisting. Releasing your right hand down, turn your left toes to the right side. And you can bring your right arm over your right thigh. Releasing your hands down through the floor, walk your hands to the left side, opening up into supported side plank. Engaging your core, lift your torso upright, moving into gate pose. And releasing your left hand back down to the mat. Walk your hands to the right side, back into side angle variation. Then walk your hands down to the left side, moving back into either supported side of plank. You might want to stay here, or maybe lift your right foot to the hip level. If you would like to catch your right foot behind you, catch your right foot behind you. Releasing your hands down towards the left side, moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward into plank pose. Moving through your flow. Or skip your flow, move it to downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your heels. Softening your knees, look towards your hands. Step, walk, float forward if you're ready. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. With a slight back bend, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Softening your knees, step your right leg back into lunge. Releasing your right knee down. Now reach your sternum forward, inhale. Exhale, hips back, straighten your left leg. Your hips are over your right knee. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. And finding the length in your spine, pressing to your right hand, left hand up towards the sky. Releasing your left hand down, turn your right toes to the left side, bend your left knee. You can bring your forearm over your thigh, moving into side angle variation. Releasing your hands down, walk to the right side, moving into supported side plank. Engaging your core, lift your torso upright, moving into gate pose. Releasing your right hand down to the right side, back into supported side plank. Walk your hands on the mat to the left side. Turn your left toes out, back into side angle variation. Walk your hands back to the right side, moving into supported side plank. Here you might want to stay here, maybe lifting your left foot up. Maybe taking a Chapasana. Catch your left foot behind you. Releasing your left foot down. Hands towards the right side, we're moving into downward facing dog. Moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow, we're meeting downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale. Releasing out. Taking 5 more breath cycles in down dog. We'll lower your knees down into child's pose. Once you feel ready, moving back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your right leg back and up, squaring your hips to the mat. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your right armpit. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your left armpit. Staying here, moving into fallen triangle, taking your variation. You can lift your right foot off the ground if you'd like to. Releasing your left hand down, right leg back and up into down dog split. Opening your hips, bend your knee. Moving into wild thing if you'd like to. Releasing your right hand down to the mat. Send your right leg underneath you back into fallen triangle leg. And then release your right hip down to the mat. If you feel comfortable, engage your left leg and your right leg extending up. Turn your torso towards the front of your mat. Now let's unwind yourself, facing towards the back. Bending both knees, hips, feet hips width. And then pressing into your hands, lifting your hips up, moving into upside down tabletop. Releasing your seat down to the mat. Rolling on your back, moving into bridge pose. So pressing into your feet, lifting your hips up. And slowly releasing down. Lifting your head. Slowly lift your torso. Shift forward on your feet, moving into forward fold uttanasana. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up. Bring your palms together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace them fingers, pointing the index fingers up. Inhale, finding the length. Exhale, reach to your right side. Inhale, come back to the center, reach to your left. Inhale, come back to the center, release your fingers, shifting on your left foot to lift your right leg. And then opening your right leg out, moving into goddess pose. Inhale, pressing down to lift into star pose. Turn your left heel back, right toes out, moving into warrior two. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Release your hands down towards the right foot. Walk your hands to the left side at the same time, turning your right toes in, left toes out, moving into side angle. Then pressing it into your left foot, lift your torso upright. Left toes in, right toes out. Swing your pelvis to the left side, moving into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Really finding the depth in your right hip crease. So you can keep the side of your torso nice and long. Pressing into your feet, inhale, come up. Right toes in, left toes out, moving into side angle. Now walk your hands down towards the right side, left toes in, right toes out, moving into warrior two. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Release your hands down towards the right foot. If you have the block towards the front, you can walk together. Right toes in, left toes out, moving into Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon. Pressing into your right foot. If you'd like to take Chapasana, catch your right foot behind you and then kick straight behind. Often, you may feel like you're kicking in back, but you're kicking upwards towards the sky. So kick straight behind you. Oops. Releasing your right leg, moving through warrior three. Hands down to the mat, step back into downward facing dog. Moving through your choice of flow, skip your flow. Meeting downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your left leg back and up. Step forward in lunge. Moving up into high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Release your hands behind your hips, interlace them fingers. Hugging your shoulder blades in, lifting your sternum. Bring your torso back to the center. If you feel comfortable keeping your hands behind you as is, let's keep the hands behind you. Shift on your left foot. Reach your right ankle over your left thigh, moving into standing pigeon. Pressing into your left foot, coming up to stand. Reach your right foot behind you, catch your right foot. Extending your left arm. Setting up for dancer pose. So when you feel you're grounded, press into your right foot, kick your right foot behind you. And then keep sending your right foot up towards the sky, hands down to the mat. Moving into standing split. From here, bend both knees, reach your right knee outside of your left foot. Sit back. If it's too much on your right knee, please extend your right leg forward. Reach your right hand behind you, extend your left arm, inhale, exhale, twist to your, my fault. Left hand behind you, and then twist to your left side. Inhale and twist. Taking a counter twist. And slowly come back to the center and cross your legs, rolling on your back. Bring your hands behind your head. Inhale here as you exhale, reach your left elbow towards the right knee. Let's keep the legs into 90-degree angle. Inhale, release back to the center. Exhale, right elbow towards the left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, release. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, other side. Let's do 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Last set. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, other side. Inhale, release. You can hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side if you need to. Moving through your choice of flow. If you'd like to roll forward into crow, adding the crow, you're welcome to. Moving through your choice of flow, skip your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale. Releasing out. Lower your knees down into child's pose. Softening your breath. Nice work, everyone. Once you feel ready, moving back into downward facing dog. No rush to get there. Inhale, lifting your left leg back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your left armpit. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your right armpit. Staying here, moving into fallen triangle. taking your variation. Again, if you'd like to, lift your left foot. Releasing your right hand down, left leg back and up into down dog split. Opening your hips, bend your knee. And moving into wild thing if you'd like to. Releasing your left hand down to the mat, step forward in lunge. Opening up into warrior two. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Release your hands towards the left foot. And walk your hands to the right side at the same time, turning your left toes in, right toes out, moving into side angle. And pressing into your right foot, right toes in, left toes out, triangle pose. And get deeper into your left hip crease, keeping the left side of your body nice and long. Pressing into your feet, lifting your torso upright, left toes in, right toes out, coming back into side angle. Releasing your hands towards the right foot, right toes in, left toes out, walk your hands to the left side. Moving into warrior two. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Releasing your hands towards the left foot, walk your hands to the right side, left toes in, right toes out, moving into Ardha Chandrasana. You might want to stay here, maybe taking a Japasana. Releasing your left leg. Lower your hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Moving through your choice of flow, skip your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your left leg back up. Step forward in lunge. Coming up into high lunge, Vinyasa. Release your hands behind your hips, interlace them fingers in the opposite grip. Hug your shoulder blades towards each other. And then let's keep the arms behind you if that's available. Shift on your right foot. Send your left ankle over your right thigh, moving into standing vision. Pressing into your right foot. Reach your left leg behind you, catch your left foot. Right arm up towards the sky, setting up for dancer pose. When you find the nice stability, start kicking your left foot behind you. And continue kicking your left foot up towards the sky, hands down towards the mat. Moving it into standing split. Softening both knees, release your left knee outside of your right foot and sitting back. Make sure your both sit bones are grounded. If you have sensitive knee, please extend your left leg forward and keeping your right leg crossed. Right hand behind you, left arm up in your heel. Exhale, twist to your right side. Inhale and twist. Taking a counter twist to your left side. Bring your gaze back to the center and crossing your legs. Feet hips distance apart. Pressing into your feet and hands lifting up into upside down tabletop. And slowly release your seats down, rolling on your back. Moving into bridge pose. Pressing into your feet, lifting your hips up. And slowly release your hips down to the mat. Bending both knees. Again, let's bring the knees in 90-degree angles, hands behind your head. Inhale here. Exhale. Left elbow towards the right knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right elbow. Or opposite side. I forgot which side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower. Twist the other side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. 2 more times, rounds. Or set. And twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower, last set. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower, hug your knees into your chest. Again, you might wanna moving in, roll forward into crow, into chaturanga, moving through your flow. Or skip your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale. And exhale, release. Lower your knees down into child's pose. Softening your breath. And I just realized I was mixing up the sequence. So we are missing some of the poses. So let's moving into downward facing dog. Lifting your left leg back in it. I think it was the left side. And then send your left leg underneath your right leg, like moving into fallen triangle. And then release your left hip down to the left. And then engaging your right leg if that's available. Reach your sternum forward. And then slowly unwind, facing towards your feet. And now let's roll on your back. And then I forgot to add one more thing, what we are going to do on the mat. So let's extend arms, longer X shape. Like the hands and feet are slightly closer. I'm going to do the same side as you're going to do. So reach your left hand towards the right wrist. And then reach your left ankle over your right ankle. So you're creating a crescent moon on your back. We were doing standing on one side and I forgot to, I skipped this one on the other side. So we are doing this on the mat. And releasing your left hand, the left foot out. You're going to reach your right hand towards the left wrist, right ankle over your left ankle. When you're ready, releasing your right hand, right leg. Now let's moving into hug your knees into your chest for a moment. We are going to move into shoulder stance, but you're going to it's a slightly different shoulder stance. You're going to support your pelvis with your hands instead of your coming all the way up. So instead of hips over your shoulders, you're going to release your hips over your hands. Please be mindful with your wrists. It's almost like a viparita crani. If this is too much on your wrists, you can use the block to support your hips. I mean, I was a bad example. If you're using the block, you can move into bridge and then release your pelvis over the blocks and extending your legs up. If you want to go a little bit high, because if you're using your hands, you can go higher on your blocks. If you're using 2 blocks, this is pretty high now. But if you want to go slightly higher, you can bring this into the middle height. So the lowest height and the middle height.
And then releasing your pelvis down. So this is a little bit higher setting. And I often see people trying to use the blocks like this. This is very not so stable. So using one lowest height and then one middle height, like this, in T shape. This is more stable and then pretty. It's almost the same size as you're using the tallest side together. If you're using the thicker block, the thin block, of course it's different. It's different height. Again, either you can support your hips with your hands or support your hips with the blocks. And when you're ready, release your toes over your head. Flower pose. If you can, release your knees by your ears. And when you're ready, slowly release your hips and the legs. Let's come up on the elbows, moving into Matsuyasana fish pose. We'll have your elbows closer. Press into your elbows, puff your chest up, releasing your head gently back. When you're ready, pressing into your elbows, releasing your torso down, moving into Shavasana. Slowly deepening your breath. Bring your awareness back in your body, creating small movements. Maybe extending all your limbs out, taking a whole body stretch. When you're ready, bending your knees, rolling onto one side. Slowly lifting your torso upright. Letting your sits bones grounding down to the earth. Lifting your energy up towards the sky. Gathering your palms together. If you'd like to join me for one Om, exhaling wherever you are. Inhale deeply. Thank you for taking your precious Tuesday morning to join us. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Thank you, everyone. Hope you are able to enjoy this powerful energy on the August 8th, and hope you can see the full moon the same night or August 9th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.